Fly me to the moon, let me stroll amongst the stars.
It brings out a new energy,
It
right?
really does. I'm really into these small microphones.
Right? Well, I have to say, first of all, your outfit, you look great tonight.
Thank you.
Very
thank you.
stylish.
I dress kind of like my character, Rick. He's got a, he's got a sleazy quality to him. So I'm with big sleaze vibes.
The ruffles, I can get it. I can get it.
I love them.
So that's a good segue. What are we going to expect from your character? What is this movie? What do you kind of bring to him?
Rick brings just self-centeredness. You know, he's really only caring about himself and what makes him look good. He, you know, he's their stepfather, so he's in charge of sort of making some of the plans and dealing with the logistics, but he doesn't include them or take their feelings into consideration at all.
Yeah.
So it's made for a funny role. He's talked about it a lot before he actually shows up.
Okay.
So it builds up this anticipation for who is this guy.
We kind of get ready for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's also kind of like, he comes off a little sweet, but if you know why he does certain things, he's not sweet. He's really...
Is it kind of fun to play the guy who's a little bit sleazy, a little bit self-centered?
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's really, I'm a people pleaser at heart. So it's really fun not to care about anybody's feelings, not to think about it. It's like really kind of free and refreshing.
I'm
like,
sure.
Hey, I don't care what you think. That doesn't even hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Because I just don't care.
And then you get to walk away and go back to who you are.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know. Well, when I walk away, I go back to insecurity. And, you
got to hold a little bit of Rick with you then.
Yeah, you have to hold on to a little Rick.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you got to be able to pull that card.
I think that, you know, the thing that I love so much is the story and the script and articulates this idea that there's no right way or wrong way to deal with loss and grief. And, you know, oftentimes we think we need to know how to face these situations and be okay, but the reality is it's impossible. It's you know, a part of our lives as we get older and older. It's what we lean on and how we get through it.
And then I know you have a karaoke scene in this movie. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, my go-to karaoke song is "You Should Let Me Love You" by Meyer.
So you wrote this film.
I did, yeah.
Where did the inspiration for it come from?
I lost my mom.
Okay. Sorry about
and
that.
then I basically just buried it deep down for like 10 years and never talked about it. And my wife said you should probably go talk about it and go actually work through it as opposed to just ignoring it. And so I went to therapy, and the therapy sessions kind of became the building blocks of some of the dialogue between Ren and Zoe, Nick's character and Alex's character.
Okay.
And then the more I started to write and, you know, work through therapy sessions, the more I started to unravel my feelings about that weekend.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I've always been the person who doesn't really know how I feel about something until I write about it. And so it was very cathartic for me to write about it and start to relive moments, but maybe look back in a different way. That is a little... I can look back and laugh in certain moments that maybe I hadn't laughed at in the moment.
You get a little bit removed from it, you can see a different perspective. Is it nerve-wracking then, it being your own life, you're kind of portraying up on screen? Is that scary?
I think Nick just walked in.
He'll help tell your story. Is that a little nerve-wracking though, having your own life out there? You're gonna get used to that.
It's far enough removed from me that it's not autobiographical, so I'm able to separate myself from the character.
Yeah.
And what Nick did is different than obviously me in that moment. He brought his own thing to the character, so I'm able to look at it as just an audience member, as opposed to, you know, just like reliving like a trauma. Far enough removed.
Good. Well, we're all very. It seems like you're selective in the choices of films you do. You've done a wide range of things, but what drew you to this movie?
I think this movie was really quite special. I mean, the writing was exceptional. Nick was already a part of it, and I knew I wanted to work with him. I knew that Robert Schwartzman was the director, and I loved him. We'd known each other throughout other friends. And I really feel like the subject matter was something that I not only resonated with, but I felt like everyone could resonate with.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was done in such an interesting way that dealt with family dynamics in a nuanced and really grounded way. None of the characters were pushed or sort of stereotypical, and I wanted to be a part of something like that.
I love it. It sounds like it's going to be a great film, so I know we're all excited to see it.
Thank you.
I'm curious, on set, did you guys have, obviously it's kind of a heavy topic, were there a lot of moments of lightness and levity? Did you guys have some joking and banter to kind of keep it light?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you have to. And not only that, because people don't necessarily do the scene and stay with that the whole time.
Yeah.
There's so much fun to be had, and we're making fun of each other and cracking jokes. And I think you need that for the subject matter, but also in real life, it's very like few and far between that you stay in a mood the whole time, or you hope not to. And that was no different on set because we all really got along well and loved each other.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's going to show for all of us. So thank you so much.
What
drew you to this project?
Oh, well, it all starts with a really good script. And Brett Ryland wrote a very beautiful script about his family, about his loss of his mother. He wrote it for the screen because when you make a movie, you have to hold the audience for the running time of the film.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he wrote a film that drew on his own experiences, but I thought it was a very honest, beautiful way of telling a story about loss, because I lost a parent, and my father passed away of the same thing as Brett's mother.
Wow. Okay.
So we connected on loss.
Yeah,
and I think that's what brings people together, is the idea of when you talk to people about your experiences, I think it really pulls out of you. When you share in experiences of anything, loss, happiness, joy, it brings you closer together, and I think Brett and I found that bond, we built that trust.
Absolutely.
But Nick and I have known each other for 16 years, so we go back a long way, so there was trust there with myself and our wonderful actor.
Was it fun getting to work with your friend?
Yeah, it was so cool. Oh my God. I just wanted to make sure we were really delivering together. We were really executing this, and he was so driven and focused, and he threw everything into this performance, and he's lights out awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but we're so proud. I mean, we're at the Saban presenting the movie to everybody, and it's such a joy.
You have an incredible cast. I know we're